up, YouTube? What's going on? What it is? What's happening? So look, I know I'm late on the story, but T.I. son King Harris. So allegedly, I guess he got to jail and they jumped on him in there. Say it's bad. And allegedly, I don't know how true it is, but you got people putting in the comments that somebody busted open. That's messed up. But that's why I don't understand, like, dude, y'all been given a life. A good life. Silver spoon, gold spoon, platinum spoon, whatever kind of spoon you want to call it. Why do y'all want to portray act like you from the hood? I just don't get it, man. Like, but I guess they saying he didn't show up for court. See, man, I'm going to tell you something. When you grow up the way they did, man, your daddy had that money. So you was able to dodge a lot of stuff in the streets. See, but when you get behind the bars, life just got real. And you already know that when you come to jail, everybody jealous of what you done had in your life. That's just part of the culture. Like, I wish I would have had millionaire parents. I would have never wanted to be a goon, a YN, or whatever y'all call it. Because it's all stupidity anyway. But for the people who did that to him, they should be ashamed of themselves. Which I get it. In a way, I get it. But why would y'all bust the boy open? You know what I'm saying? And you know them guards probably let it happen. Because, man, you don't know. When they get them celebrities, all that mouth, T.I. son got King Harris and Boosie son, they talk to the police like the pigs they are. And they finally got a chance to say, all right, we're going to let somebody snatch a knot in their butt. So, ain't no telling what done happened to that boy. And then you got people all over the internet. Everybody know he was served with a silver spoon in his mouth. But you got people on the internet laughing about it. And the whole time, they saying he never even received a court date. So to me, somebody set him up so he could go to jail. But then I seen them pull the boy over one day. He got all the AR in the car. He got all kind of guns in the car. And I believe that's when they arrested him. But that boy didn't deserve that. Because, man, I'm going to tell you something. What they don't tell y'all is when you go to jail, money can't buy you that ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? And just for people that want to mention T.I. name, T.I. probably talked to that boy till he was blue in the face. So at some point, you gotta let him go and learn. And that is just all over the internet. You got some people saying he was in jail. Like they, dropped the soap and they bust him. That to me, that's crazy. That the stuff that'll come out of people's mouth, like it's funny. And anytime that you don't want to give something and somebody take it, they should be stoned. They should go back to being stoned. People should be stoned for doing stuff like that. And I pretty much probably say that he went in there trying to stand on whatever he was standing on. But, man, them people don't care nothing about your celebrity status once you get in them jails. They looking at you, got people out here knowing you finna get out. And them people in there starving. And for one, they going to try to extort you. But you got some people that probably don't want to extort you. They just want to make a name for themselves. And I just pray this stuff is not true. You know what I'm saying? I hope the boy out of jail. But man, this is just a learned lesson. If you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth, stay on that side of the tracks. Because once you step on the side of the tracks where the goons at, like, y'all, and a lot of y'all know y'all not built like that. A lot of y'all know y'all not built like that. Y'all ain't gonna bust a grape in a wine factory, but wanna hang y'all hat up on the same thing that the way your daddy made it, like he was a tough guy. But the whole time, well, it ain't even allegedly. T.I. got caught with machine guns. A year in jail in a commercial that he did for the police. Come on, man. Come on, somebody. Somebody got to help me with this. But, man, far as King Harris, man, I hope the little boy is all right, man. And I hope that nobody make that boy bend over and pick the soap up. Because, man, that's not funny, man. That's not funny. If a person don't want to live that life, how can you force that life on them? You know, that's why I say, man, when you got parents that got money like that, you might as well have security. You might as well have somebody driving you around. So if the spot get hot, you don't have to put yourself out there and catch dumb cases. DUIs and crazy stuff. Running around in your car with an arson in there. Nothing but guns. Like, is it for show? Because it got to be for show. Because if you get to jail and people jump on you, them guns ain't going behind them bars with you. Yeah, but man, I see it all over the internet. People trying to say the boy bent over and tried to pick the soap up and they took advantage of him and bust him. You know, that type of stuff like that ain't funny. And if it's not true, man, they need to start doing something about this fake news all over the internet. I know it gets you a lot of clicks and views, but people been trying to talk to this boy. And I just don't get why you want to live a lifestyle that you wasn't grew up in. You know, to me, it's crazy, man. But hey, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. Y'all pray for that little young man, man. And hopefully this is a learning lesson. And when he finally get out of jail, hopefully he learn from this. And I'm just surprised the internet clown ain't laughing about it. And I ain't even got to speak his name, but everybody know who I'm talking about. But, man, y'all just pray for little King Harris, man. Hopefully he get out of jail and I'm out. If he ain't already out. Peace.